Alright, welcome back to another build tour. This is an in-progress build of mine that ventures very far from all my previous endeavors. This is not sci-fi based. There's no spaceships or anything in this. This is a little more grounded in reality. Whoops. It's revolutionary France. Trying to do a somewhat one-to-one recreation of that of Paris in revolutionary France. Been working on this on and off for a couple of years now. Haven't worked on it since I think 2020 at this point. This is part of the map so far. This is the Palace of Versailles. I think it's now the Louvre, the giant art museum. But yeah, there's no interiors on any of these builds. Just exteriors, just getting everything laid out. But yeah, this is my first attempt at doing anything like this. This was actually the first build on the map. There is a Planet Minecraft post of it, I believe, and I'm pretty proud of it. You can see where I started laying out the other buildings. But this has been taking a long time. Like I said, I do most of my builds by myself. There's only been one other build where somebody has helped me on it. So, here are a couple more buildings. These are not connected to this plot of land, as you can see there on here. I plan on moving them at a later date. But I don't have Forge downloaded on this computer, so I don't have the ability to copy and paste stuff. So, I'm not really good at that whole system anyways. I'll build something, and then I'll copy it and move it. But this whole area is going to be copied and moved once I'm finished with it. This is just a little cathedral. You got the flying buttresses going down the side. You got the patterned roof and stained glass windows and whatnot. Looks pretty cool from the inside. So, but there's nothing in here. Again, no interiors. I don't remember the names of some of these buildings. Again, it's been 2 years since I've touched it. But, yeah. It's just going to be like a townhouse style thing with different buildings connected. This is some kind of government office building. I can't remember what it was. There's supposed to be another piece in the middle. But again, this whole section with the that's elevated above the rest, that is going to be moved because the continuity isn't there. This is the main river that runs through the middle of Paris. And here we've got another government. Actually, there's a sign on this one saying what it is. This one is French Parthenon or Pantheon? French Pantheon. Alright, yep. So it's based off the, if I'm recalling correctly, the Pantheon was based off the Parthenon, which is a Greek structure, and the Pantheon was a Roman structure. It's either that way or it's the other way around. And this is basically the French rendition of it. They've got a dome and everything else, which is what the Romans did. The Greeks didn't have a dome on theirs. So again, nothing on the inside. There is a Planet Minecraft post of this building on my page. So if you ever want to go check it out and check out some high quality renders of it, you can go there and check it out. See it with shaders and whatnot, with realistic lighting and stuff. This is it's raining. But this is Notre Dame, the cathedral. So you can see it is much, much larger than the one that I had over there. This is player scale. I also posted this on Planet Minecraft when they had the competition to build it. I think it was right after they had caught fire. A little bit of an interior on here, not much. Like you got the choir bays and whatnot, and where you would do your sermons and stuff. Not a whole lot going on. I got some lights and stuff and the balconies. Still a lot more needs to be done, but I like it. I never finished the roof. Oh well. I'll come back to it. It was a fun build though. It took me a couple days, but it was fun. It's not like building a spaceship where it's just large, plain sections. You got all these recessed areas, got all these windows and details. That make it very intricate. Which one is this? What is this building? This is the college. Something of nations. So again, unfinished, like majority of the map. This one's very difficult to build just because it's at an angle. Stairs don't like being built at angles like this, which really creates a challenge. Let's see what we got going on over here. So these things are going to have to be moved eventually once they are finished. I believe I moved this over. I should have built these further away, but I kept them closed just for convenience. Yeah. Let's make our way down the river. I'm not quite sure what that building was called. It was another really famous building. I mean, it's directly across from the Louvre. Yeah. Also, in Revolutionary France, they had like little corner stores and bars and stuff within the walls because this whole section was open. I believe now it has been connected right here, and it's more of a box than anything. So, fun fact. More buildings are coming in right here. The river does split both ways. Right here as well. Yeah, okay, yeah, they did move Notre Dame over there. This right here is going to be a large building. I believe it's some kind of military thing or another government office. I don't know. It's the Capitol. Lots and lots and lots of government buildings to build. Well, here's Notre Dame. This is the final location for it. So this is where it's going to stay at for the rest of the build. Just whenever you go around and look at the back side of it. These buttresses were a little odd to put on here, but I made it work. So there's that. Now, when you see a lot of people building cathedrals like Notre Dame or this style of cathedral, the Gothic style, they tend to really exaggerate the scale. Like you'll see it like 3 or 4 times this size, just so they can get all those intricate details in the relief sculptures and stuff going along the edges of the columns or the railings, the arches. They try to put as much detail as they can, but once you get it that large, there's a disconnect. But when it's like this, in my opinion, I enjoy this. It's not as detailed and as intricate as those large structures, but you have that sense of player scale, like you're actually there. Say you have Minecraft VR and you're going into a build like this. This feels a lot more grounded in realism than one of those super large structures would be. And that's just my take on that. I don't think there's much else on this map. You can see where I started laying out the rest of the areas where the water would come back and channel through. Let's turn the time back to day. But yeah, this was my first take on anything like this. I really enjoyed it. I plan on going back to it once I get everything set up to really help my workflow. But yeah, I wish I had a nicer graphics card so I could do this in RTX because that would look really nice over here. I love this building right here. It's nice. Without any kind of texture pack or shaders, it looks kind of bland. But once you add another depth of graphical fidelity to it, it looks a lot nicer, which we'll actually see here. Yeah. Palace of Versailles was somewhere else, so I named that wrong. Palace of Versailles is in Versailles, so. Yep. So that is my Revolutionary France map. Again, I'm going to start working on it soon. I might upload updates on it every once in a while. Um, I'm currently working on Survival Episode 2. I worked out some of the kinks with the audio because I know that was an issue. It was hard to hear the other two players. So that is it for this one, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.